Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Under the Admin Cap. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 6. The year is 2330. I feel like we should rename this to the survival playthrough. We're just trying to survive. Trying to survive as a peaceful empire. Right now we're satrapy under the Copenjaxi horde. So we're just trying to do our thing. And upgrade our capital here on that planet. Let's see. Beta Cali is in the... What are we doing with Beta Cali? Commercial zone. Oh, we're putting stuff on it because we're still waiting for this. In 57 months we can finish domination. We can get the next ascension perk. And we can get the archaeology projects. We can turn Beta Cali into Ecumenopolis. And then that'll significantly help us if we can get our minerals up. Right now we're selling 100 of those. Selling a bunch of food. We're having to buy too many consumer goods. If we don't have to buy them, then we don't have to sell so many of our minerals. So, and also if we can just create our own wealth via things like this, via things like the commercial zones. So we have 3 volatile motes and 3 rare crystals. Commercial zones can be upgraded for a crystal. I'm gonna upgrade that one. These can be upgraded for a crystal as well. That'll provide 2 more jobs, but right now this planet needs 2 jobs. This will provide 5 more, so we'll do that. Refugees arrive. The Great Khans, this Copenjaxi horde, have gone over here and made us a thrall, and they're kind of storming the whole rest of the galaxy here. So now since we're a peaceful Switzerland type of country, we have an open refugee policy. So here they come, the various people. Here's some from the Wasari Kingdom. The Han are here. So we have
outlier identified.
Genetic engineering here. We can worker happiness -10, governing ethics attraction or deviance. So we can remove some of these things and then just make them a little better. But this takes some time away from our research. 7 months, that's not too bad. We also do have the Flesh is Weak available. It's a 5-year proposition right now. Might have to think about doing that real soon. Grabbing trade from down here and sending it north. The First League headquarters ends the First League capital system event chain. Unity gained almost 10,000. Society research gain and some influence. So that gives us our next ping. Privy Council right there. That grants you ruler level cup increased by 2. We get this. We should be able to choose the archaeology project right there. Now we can make our Ecumenopolis. This will help us significantly on this planet, Beta Cali. So planetary administration is going up. We've got a little bit of crime. We need 20,000 minerals, that's right. So while it's doing this, I'm going to build the next thing for it. I forgot about that. It needs 20,000 minerals. Alright, well, let's give it some precinct houses to take care of some of that crime. In order to get that many minerals all at one time, first of all, we need to stop selling so many. But all of our we need resource silos on all of our trade hubs. So we'll do that. You gotta have enough here to handle this. There's also the mega structure research, which you get, which we don't have yet. When you get it, that also helps. All these things need to be upgraded and built. see if we can save enough resources. But in the meantime, we'll just continue to put buildings on this thing and make use of some of the pops that are
Research actualized.
Synthetic workers, that's awesome. That helps. I'd like to get the robot modification points, but let's go for the cruiser. Full hit points. Technological advances. This will, following the recent advancements in the field of robotics, the scientific community on Earth is confident that we can produce synthetic bodies sophisticated enough to support a higher neurological consciousness. So those people we saved in limbo before, we're going to try to do that.
Potential market survey completed.
Where are we at right now? Species
Genetic
modification.
data upgraded.
Okay. Investigate the giant skeleton. If any of this stuff is close by, where is it? Let's see, we have a science ship right there. So where are we at for admin cap? We're at 133 of 140. This is going to cost us to get this, but these are some nice resources right there. So we'll go down here and grab that. Meanwhile, this science ship, research that project in the system and research that project. Let's take a look at some of this. What are we losing here? It's general stuff. Okay. Investigate the Copenjaxi horde. Finishes in a month. Let's just
Special
do that.
project actualized.
Have to contact them. Yes. Okay.
Upscaling
Translating the
complete.
Explorer test cost. Investigate the Epson aliens. That cost us a month.
Special project actualized.
Issue special project Space Amoeba study.
Situation log revised.
It'll take 4 months. Let's do that. Breathe in, breathe out. It'll take 2 months. We'll get some of this stuff off our board since we're just kind of sitting here,
Upscaling complete.
waiting to get strong enough
Special
to
project
conquer our
actualized.
foes. So we gained 1,000 minerals at that size. Big thing here is let's get these guys are upgraded. We just need a few more upgrades. A few more worlds like this one.
Special project actualized. Special project actualized.
One more. Even evasion +5 or regenerative whole tissue. That's what we want. We're going to put these guys to work. We're going to upgrade this for plus to add 3 more jobs, which means Sirius. I want to send some people to Sirius. So we have unemployed pops here on Alpha Centauri. 2 of them can go to Sirius. Let's see. We got a bunch of robot farmers. Stark Enterprises. There we go. Breathing. Rift debris.
Upscaling complete.
So we did acquire 1 more exotic gas. That means we can create some
Research
researcher
actualized.
jobs here by upgrading one of these buildings. Any of these. All of those are currently sitting
Research
at
actualized.
5. So it actually, it'd cost 1 more. Raise it up to 8. Let's do that. Give us more research. Resources from jobs. That would probably be really good to have. And she's finished gateway travel. Not that that's a big deal for us, because it isn't, but you gotta
Upscaling
get it off the
complete.
board at some point in time.
Upscaling complete.
Still waiting for kind of like the Ministry of Production to pop up. Earth. Good, we have the Research Institute on it. Alright.
Special project
A
actualized.
whiff of something. Okay. Since the thing we're really short of here is consumer goods. Let's make a couple more here and send our excess pops there. This is about to put these 3 people to work here on serious. I always like kind of actually watching this. I like watching it complete and watching these 3 unemployed pops actually get a job.
Upscaling complete.
There they go to work. Get 1,000 more minerals for that, and now we're in the positive for consumer goods, which would be great. We're gonna have to sell off some of our food. About to max out on that. I'm going to stop buying so much of that. Gradually going to try to stop selling so much of our minerals. We got really shorted on minerals here with our start. We just have a bad start. We don't have any good planets for this, really. This one, poor for minerals. And this one up here is actually one of the only decent ones for it, but trying to stay under the admin cap. We don't want to colonize it yet. And we can't, in fact. We need to terraform it. We have the money to do that. So let's terraform that one now. And in addition, let's terraform this one. Might as well terraform those planets and get them ready. This planet down here has no mining districts.
Research actualized.
So, what happened? Recycling campaign and education campaign. What do we have here? Civilian replicon flexes. Durasteel armor advanced. We're going to check the advanced rail again because it's not that expensive. We're going to go turn this back on. Let's see. Production targets, monthly minerals. We have 834 influence, so we're definitely turning that on. Healthcare campaign for pop growth speed. Education campaign for leaders. So we'll do that. Earth running out of livable space here. I'm going to send some of its people away to Beta Cali, anywhere that's got a job, really.
Research actualized.
Okay, what do we have here? Ecological adaptation, which you don't really need. The business management, Nexus, and the executive retreat. This is actually an upgrade for us. Manager jobs, I believe. The other one is a branch office thing, and we still don't have any. Still don't have any empires that we can build branch offices on. So, the curator order. Can you aid us in a already improving our research? They got scientists, but for the rest of the actual species, like these guys, they commercial pact. Actor must be independent. We have to be independent before we can do anything else. So we're kind of stuck. We're kind of stuck. So on these planets where we have lots of people, we're just going to keep moving them to Beta Cali. Beta Cali has plenty of room for those people. We'll keep building them jobs.
Upscaling complete.
So Beta Cali now, we're cranking out that. Yes, extend our deal, thank you. At this point in time, as long as I have minerals, let's see, what do we really want to build here? We want to wean ourselves off of having to sell those, so as much as that can happen, what if we just cancel this and remove it? How's that look?
Research actualized.
That gets us down to 85, and we're earning almost 100 of those a term. That's good. Okay, that helps. Starbase capacity, yeah. Kind of gonna need it. What's cheap here? Let's get habitability modification off, so it's not a research option anymore. It's coming up every single time, and we don't really need it.
Research actualized.
It's railgun. Starbase. This is rare technology that's pretty cheap. We're just gonna again take some of these things to get them off the board. So this gets upgraded just for cash, no rare resources, which I really like. And then it gives you a few more jobs, gives you some more society-based research. So all those really should get upgraded. They help provide more jobs. Anything that I can upgrade without it costing me a resource is a win. This is the conundrum what to do with here. Should I put more commercial zones on it? We're done buying these, and we don't have an edict on
Research
for
actualized.
recycling. We're not using the recycling one. So now this is our true consumer goods consumption. Okay, what do we have here? Physics researchers from researchers. Okay, we did that, so he can go back home. What's our science ship doing? Nothing? Go back to Seoul and help with research then. And we can now pick something else. So we can grab diplomacy for trade value bonuses and market fee stuff. The Federation part won't do us any good. Or we can just go for prosperity, which I think we'll do since we're currently a satrapy under these wankers.
Research actualized.
Their fleets are about 10,000 in strength. There's 15,000. They're swarming up here.
Upscaling complete.
They're a very effective early game
Upscaling
crisis,
complete.
basically. Civilian Ripley complexes, engineering, planet build speed. I don't need this, but again, get it off the board as an option.
Upscaling complete.
They're coming over here and they're taking over the Wasari mandate. We want to get ourselves in a position where we have the alloys and the tech to go after those guys. So now we're starting to lose a few more consumer goods. Diplomatic grants doesn't really matter right now. Not sure I want to spend the influence on it. I guess it's for the minor ones, but it's not a big deal. These festivals can make our people a little happier. Waiting for the technology here. That's what I'm doing. We probably should start taking some of this. I like having all of these robots still here. I don't like building over them. I like having them there to double our pop speed when we finally do get the Ecumenopolis up, but that's going to take some time. So, and if I build more alloy factories, then it sucks into
Research
our low mineral
actualized.
count already. So, end of the Athlete Alliance. So they're gone. The Galactic Stock Exchange, that thing is huge. I want that. One of those on every planet. So the Athlete Alliance just went kaput. These guys are up here storming with their 14,000 K fleets. Nobody can handle this right now. This game has been crazy with this, the way it happened so early. These marauders going nuts. It's insanity. What I'll do is replace the gene. I need more rare stuff. So like I need more exotic gases. So since the gene clinic employs 2 workers, this will employ 1. I can send that other one somewhere else. Old with defects. This turns into 1,000 of those though. We'll do that. I don't need their ship. Upgrade the capital. I do need those exotic gases, but let's see.
Upscaling complete.
I have an idea. I'm not going to do that there. I have a better idea. Maybe a better idea. What's this? This is providing how much output? 20? Let's replace that with it. I'm going to replace the gene clinics with this thing we're researching now, the Galactic Stock Exchange, when we get it. It's only 16 months away.
Research actualized.
Really going after the Wasari mandate, aren't they? Mineral purification hubs. We're gonna need that because we need the miners. That's the thing. We did not get good mining startup. Look at Earth is our best one. It's got 7 mining districts. There's 5 on that one, which is just nothing. There's 3 on that one, which is piddling. And then there were 2 on this and tons of districts, which is city districts, which is why we're focusing it to be our Ecumenopolis. I mean, the only other good one has been this one up here. This has the potential to have 9. I'd love to colonize it, but colonizing it will cost me 2 on my Empire Sprawl, and then it's going to cost us a whole bunch in districts as it builds up. So we're holding steady at 133 because we've built all the districts that we need to build on every single planet. So, and we can't expand anymore. More refugees are coming.
Research actualized. Upscaling complete.
Researchers unlocks the Tachyon Lance. We still haven't even built a battleship yet, I don't think. Nope, we haven't built any of our custom battleships. So let's do that. We got the X slot, L slots, Particle Lance, Advanced Railgun, and Proton Launchers. These are the way to set these things up. Stay at range, dude. What's that? Let's make sure that's what it says. Yep, stay at range and shoot. Grab shielding. Battleship. This is the Tachyon Lance. Particle Lance. Okay. So cruisers now. Let's see what we need. We got those. This version. Cruiser armor hull. Oh yes, did I already have one of those? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we did. Oh good. Okay, well. In that case, it's just a matter of taking some of our alloys when we get them and building some of these ships. One thing we actually can do with our money now is start buying these. We might as well buy them if we're going to get there. Let's see what that costs us. Because you can do the quick math here. It's 1 for 1.4. It's almost a 1-to-1. So this is going to cost us 30 energy credits every month. So we can go another, go up to 80.
Research actualized.
Alright, synth leaders. Durasteel armor. Just let's get the cheap stuff off of here. Resort World. Tomb World Heaven Building. Regenerative hull dish. I'd actually like to get that right now. We may need the Starbase capacity one though. I have a plan for this. This is 9 months away, so. Curator station destroyed. That's stinky. What happens if we become their patron? Monthly Unity plus 10%. We'll spend that money. We'll do that. Great. These guys are just swarming everybody, aren't they? Who's gonna rise up? Where's the fallen empire? When are you guys gonna rise up and take these punks out? We're gonna have to do it for ourselves, aren't we? This is the most defensive I have ever had to play a game. This has been 100% defense the whole time. These are here. They cost us motes, so we're going to turn those on. That'll give us some more. We got 4 motes. Yep. So on the planets where we actually have some, we don't have one on here. I'm sure 15% isn't a lot on this planet. We're going to replace this. Oh, and the Galactic Stock Exchange is up. Well, that's what we're doing now.
Research actualized.
Replacing this with the Galactic Stock Exchange. Replacing this. One of these.
Research
something in
actualized.
here with the Galactic Stock Exchange. Research comes out fast. Mining station output, yes, please. Mining station output, yes, please. Let's get the executive retreat off of there. I want the food from jobs first, though. It's rare, so we should take it. Plus, we just went over food cap. We're going to build a galactic stock exchange here. This really helps pump up your numbers, which will help us buy things. Earth. We got to find a place for the galactic stock exchange on Earth. What are we going to get rid of? One of these research complexes. We're going to have to. This one is currently maxed out at 8, though, so let's take this and replace it with the galactic stock exchange. And then since we have exotic gases, we'll bump one of these up to offset the job loss. Help slow down some of our empire growth too here. Beta Cali has 2 jobs.
Upscaling complete.
On these planets, I'm waiting for the Ministry of Production, which we just haven't researched yet. We haven't got there. This, we could put the mineral purification plant down. I guess we should do that now. And then we can replace something else like the robots or one of these civilian fabricators or something when the Ministry of Production complete. Shows up. Refugees continue to show up. The Han. They defeated the Leviathan. These guys were going to keep applying this template to.
Situation log revised. Research actualized.
Limbo, second chance. I don't want to do that yet. Flesh is weak. We're going to actually do that. What's this grant us now? A bunch of cool stuff. We're going to do that now. It's going to take 5 years. It's fine.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. Building cost. That's really expensive, and that's repeatable. So we're not going to worry about that. Advanced shields. We need way more alloys than what we have right now.
Upscaling complete.
We would like to donate. We don't really want to donate right now because we don't need the influence. We're earning a lot of money now, so let's buy even more of this. Let's buy those minerals. If we could get 2 really honking fleets up here, we could do this. We could choke point
data upgraded.
And do this. New ruler has been elected. How did we miss out on her? Oh, how did we miss out on her election, darn it? Too bad there wasn't a way to depose your own ruler. No, we don't want her. She's no good. Alright. Continental worlds are ready to go. When we get to the repeatable technology and we can boost up our empire sprawl a little bit, then we'll... The Wasari mandate submits. They have been made into a satrapy. Just like us. They finally said, oh, enough. Enough. Alright, oh, we have exotic gases that we have a couple more so we can upgrade another one of these buildings. Right, well, in that case, we'll do that to put those 2 specialists to work. Crystals, what do we have? We got 1 crystal left. Building upkeep and district upkeep reduced, or have their build cost reduced and build speed increased. I don't care so much about that one, but what's down here is city districts providing an additional housing, which is the one I really want. So I'm going to do that. What are we doing? We're selling food, but we're slowly losing. So we're going to do that. Now we're making 285 minerals per month because we're buying a bunch of them. We're trying to get up to that magic number. Where is this? That one right there. Oh yeah, it probably needs another hangar bay is what it needs. Overhaul Trading Company. We probably will eventually have to deal with some piracy along this route.
Research
570
actualized.
being earned from trade, that's nice. The Tachyon Lance. Okay. Cheapest thing on here is the plasma cannon, so let's upgrade that.
Upscaling complete.
Unemployed pops. It's just our life right now. It's unemployed pops. This thing here costs us a moat. What is it? We have 2 moats left. I'm going to hang on to that. Not sure 15% on these 3 is going to be a big deal. It's the whole planet is at a minus anyways. I mean, it makes our minus less, but you can see our mining jobs are producing 75. So 15% of 75 is like around, well, 15% of 100 would be 15. So it's less than that. It's probably closer to 10. So it'd be a shift in 10 if we did this. Kind of like to save that crystal for something else. We're just continuing to crank out people. The refugees keep flooding in. I may have to colonize this planet. If we colonized it,
Upscaling
that would
complete.
cost us 2 and put us at 133. Then we could make 2 city districts. And then you could just put buildings on it. It's possible. Rising unemployment, yes I know. What happens if we send them to Beta Cali? What do we have here? 1 available job. They'll fill out the rest of these slots. Please get me to the Ecumenopolis. Just get me there. Spend a little money and buy 1,000 of these for 1,500, 10,000 of these for 1,500. What's our storage capacity? What's our maximum storage? Stored 2,700. If I do this, we can do it right now.
Upscaling complete.
Our ecology project takes a very, very long time. Very long time. Climate restoration, ecological adaptation. I don't need those. Bengralium, what do you got? Deodorizer deployment. The low cost of a science ship. Adds immigration pull, which I really don't want. Pop growth by immigration. Nope, don't need that. Resort world. Let's get that off the board. So this decision on Beta Cali cost us what? Why did we all of a sudden go in the tank on money? Not sure I understand that.
Research actualized.
Yes, that gives us research speed, so we'll do that. Alright, we don't need to buy that many minerals anymore. Because we got what we needed. We maxed them out and then we did our thing. The death of the Great Khan. Well, let's see how that works out. Someone finally killed that sucker. He really has spread his empire up here, hasn't he? Let's see how that affects things, especially with us. Okay, so now that we have a bunch of money again, can we go in here and start buying? This gets really expensive. It's 1 for 10. So if we want to buy 10 of these a month, it's gonna sap us. But what else are we gonna do with that money? And we need alloys.
Research actualized.
Creative Resort World. Okay, naval capacity. Starbase capacity. Let's grab that. Look at that. The Horde Splinters. The death of the Great Khan. It's provided the undoing of the Kopi-Jaxi horde. Without a strong ruler to unite them, the Kopi-Jaxi have succumbed to infighting once more. Their empire has been divided between the Diadochi, the most powerful and influential of the Great Khan's military commanders. Each of them now claims the title of Great Khan of the galaxy, and their supporters are locked in bitter opposition to one another. The time of a united Kopi-Jaxi empire is apparently at an end. The end of satrapy. We are free. Hey, we survived it. I'm going to get rid of these cryo revitalization centers just to get them off the board. So here we go. We're free. Here's the Kopi-Jaxi horde. Closing their borders to us. Kopi-Jaxi successor Khanate. So if we want to do something here, let's offer them a trade deal. Let's offer them some minerals since we actually have some of those. Let's do this. We'll offer them 20 minerals a month for 10 years to see if we can be friendly with them. Maybe we can actually put branch offices on them. That'd be nice. So that changes things. What about the Wasari mandate? They're close by. Now they're still upset. Well, that's their own fault. The Kopi-Jaxi are on both sides of us, so they're really the only ones I care about right now. The Kopi-Jaxi horde. Well, Switzerland has survived for a little bit. But alright, we're buying 10 of these and we're still jacking up on some money. That's nice. Okay, chemical bliss, which we don't need, but again, faction influence gain and the deep space black site, please, yes. The arc emitter. Let's get it off of there. So the deep space black site. So this is cool. You basically want a deep space black site on every single one of these planets. Okay, what came off? Production targets, healthcare campaign, and education campaign. Okay, production targets. Cost us 300 and we're almost maxed out on influence, so yes, please do that. Education campaign. We don't need healthcare, we're already overpopulated. We could spend on recycling campaign and take some burden off of us. Beta Cali, come on, baby. Oh my goodness. It's like
Special project
8 years away. Cybernetic resolution, the Super Stark Enterprises. Hey, it finished. We simulated cyborgs. Stark Enterprises, we're all now super cyborgs. New criminals. So this gives us habitability plus 20, army damage plus 10, and leader lifespan plus 40.
Research actualized.
Here we get more research. So now we get faction influence gain plus 1, the deep space black site. Starbase capacity plus 2. I would very much like to have, but let's get the clone army out of the way because it's cheap. The mega cannon, yes. Durasteel. Okay. Do Durasteel because it's cheap. Alright, so we got deep space black site, which you can add to any planet. That has a any starbase that has a planet over it. So for instance, these where are our planets at?
Upscaling complete.
Beta Cali. Okay, so what the deep space black site does is kind of cool.
Incoming inquiry.
Chairwoman Falatira gets a plus 12% to whatever she does. Brand loyalty 15%. I don't really care about that. But governing ethics attraction plus 25, which is nice because she's kind of not the coolest thing. So in Beta Cali, I'm going to put a hangar bay and an anchorage. What is this? Non-aggression pact implementation from the Trellian Holy Emperor? Sure. Anytime you zealots don't want to destroy me, I'm happy about that. Market Nexus, Curator Insight, Patron of the Arts, Cyborg. Nice. Okay, let's go. Let's keep rolling here. Next election in 2361. That's a fair bit off. Alright, rare resources are the biggest problem right now. And this planet I want to mineral. We need. The smart thing to do is wait until I get the repeatables. So we just got to keep going here. Let's take executive retreat off the board. Ship upgrade costs. Let's do that. Let's just keep going. The repeatables are here in the society research. We just got to crank through this. If we can survive and crank through this, we can get the repeatables. We can boost this up. We can colonize these last 2 planets, and we can turn ourselves into the juggernaut we want to be. And then things start to get a little better. The true Kopijaxi Horde and the Kopijaxi successor Khanate, neither one of them like us. So even though we have a trade deal with them, they're still like
incoming transmission.
Really hate us. So trade deal offer. Hey, they're giving it right. Nice. We'll take that. We'll take free stuff. 16 unemployed pops on this planet. Oh goodness. Okay, hold on. Robot modification points. It's rare. We'll take it. What is this? Non-aggression pact invitation from them. We'll take that. Goodness.
Research actualized.
So many people. We got to be able to spread our empire out soon. Focused arc emitter. Neutron launchers. Alright. So, focused arc emitter means we can go down to this battleship here, the Lance, and we can put that on there, and this becomes the B arc. So now we have both of those to build. We're able to build them. We don't really have the alloys to build them with yet. Okay, city district housing. Yay, more housing. That takes care of that.
Research actualized.
Give some people another job here or there. Naval capacity plus 30. Well, let's grab it then. Chemical bliss. Let's get that out of the way. Why so serious? Because resettled some of these people to Beta Cali. Well, Beta Cali doesn't have any jobs either. Oh, they need yeah, once the arcology project hits, then we're going to be able to
Upscaling complete.
Yep, monthly unity. Once that hits, oh man, 1,700 days away. It's just over 5 years. We're getting there. We just gotta hang on. Just hang on. I know, you guys. I know there's some crime and stuff like that going on. Here's what we'll do with this. Here's what we'll do to help you. Luxury goods to make you a little bit happier, and then launch an anti-crime campaign. Since we have the influence to do it, we might as well. Gangs clash on Alpha Centauri. Yeah, I know. It's not the best.
Actualized.
Sorry, guys. We can declare martial law, but I don't want to do that. I really don't want to create a penal colony. We shouldn't need penal colony. Climate restoration. Ship fire rate, yeah. 5%. Take that. Okay, we're gonna start doing this now. We're gonna start selling 100 of those, maybe more. Start buying some more of these, because that's the only way we're gonna get our military built up, is we got to start buying these until we can produce them. There we go. That's perfect. A little bit of energy credits every month. That means we can sell a few more of these. There we go. Get a nice little bounce. Yep, those numbers are good. Those numbers are good. We're selling what food we don't need. Make sure our edicts are up. Grab the diplomatic grants and keep it up just in case. These festivals to keep people a little happier. And during this trying time of overpopulation from all of these species who've come in. The trans Han. We can switch them to be preferred for our world. What do we have here? That they're mostly those, right? Avian.
Research actualized.
I want to take you off and change you to that. Create that template. Apply that. Do that. It's going to be what?
Situation log revised.
12 months of society research. I shouldn't have done that. I get the society research done. Jump drive travel. Tachyon lands. Let's do jump drive.
Research actualized.
Got another robot modification point. And let's get some of the cheap stuff out of the way. Trans Han out of the way. Limbo second chance. We don't want to do that until we need those people. They're going to give us only like 3 pops, I think, maybe, but I definitely don't want to worry about that now. Probe the dimensional portal. Don't want to do that yet either. Can't get to it, so it doesn't matter. Robot modification points. Well, let's go look at our robots. We still need to do these. Still need to switch these over. So here were our better robot farmers. And what we can add to them is either unity from jobs or pop housing usage or pop assembly speed. We'll go for housing. So that becomes the best robot farmer we have. The robot miner, same kind of deal. If we go pop housing usage, create those guys.
Next generation species updates deployed.
Fast robots. What do we got? We can add one more thing to them. Unity from jobs. Fine. What does it cost to change these guys? Is it society research? Nope, it's engineering research. Great. Don't do all those guys though. Only do the farmers. We have not the farmers there. Those guys there. Yep, just do those.
Situation log
6 months,
revised.
perfect. We'll get everybody upgraded. Improved strike craft, anti-matter missiles. Let's. That. Who's claiming our system? The Copenjaxi Horde is successfully claimed from the Landos system. Lando's not a system, he's a man. Alright, I'm doing that up there, I see. Ecological adaptation. Food processing centers. I start upgrading my fleet, don't I? Let's take a look at these guys, what they got.
Special project actualized.
What is all this, all that stuff going on? Okay, there's cruiser time. Let's do that. The other fleet, same deal.
A foreign federation has consolidated.
Hey, great.
Research actualized.
Antimatter missiles. Okay, I'll just get this off there. So the Copenjaxi, the true Copenjaxi Horde is over here, the true Copenjaxi Horde is there, and the Copenjaxi successor Connie
Research
is there.
actualized.
Great. Fleet command limit, star bases. Let's do this. Alright, monthly minerals are tapped out. Sell some.
Research actualized.
Mega neutronium armor. Oh yeah, heck yeah, we'll take that. But let's first do some really cheap stuff like space torpedoes. Alright, let's also sell some more of these. Let's sell 10,000 of them. Let's buy a bunch of these guys. Why did that go negative when I did that? When I sold that? Sold a bunch of minerals and all of a sudden I went negative. I don't get it.
Upscaling complete.
Encased. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Ecumenopolis is ready. Okay. Foundry Archaeology. Oh, look at that. We got all these jobs. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, everybody. Guess what? It's resettlement time. Alpha Centauri, you guys have been waiting for this, haven't you? You've got so many unemployed people. Now you have so many jobs. Oh yeah, we're gonna be negative for a little bit. Cancel that for a minute. There, that gets us in a better position. Yeah, I don't know why it was glitching out like that. It's like all I did was sell a bunch of minerals and then my economy tanked.
Research actualized.
Really weird. Space torpedoes, the plasma thruster, swarmers. So just trying to get the cheap stuff out of here. Ripper autocannon. Research over here. The focused arc emitter. Okay. Advanced reactor booster. Let's do that. Now, price is really weird. We can't extend our contract. This is for research speed. Darn. Can't do it. Can't do it. So I just spent all my money moving a bunch of population over. Need to move these guys too. It costs money to do that. What? Hope the situation improves. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I'm not even worried about the rest. The rest of these slots are going to be for secondary resources because we need them. So. Oh yeah. Foundry Archaeology. Put our people to work. Get us an Ecumenopolis, man. And look now, 96 hours. Oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's start building fleets. What do we got for edicts? 740, and I can do a capacity overload. Do it. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, finish prosperity. Oh, I'm a happy camper. This is so much better. Okay, we've survived this long, and this has kind of been crucial, so... Trade deal expired with the Copenjaxi successor horde. The true Copenjaxi horde are the ones that are closest to us, and they are equivalent fleet power to
Research
us.
actualized.
It says. I don't know how accurate that is. Starbase, there's a rare tech for Starbase upgrade costs, so we'll grab that. Sapient Combat AI. Hyper Shields, Tachyon Sensors. Let's keep moving people. Beta Kelly got another one built. I want to create a new robot species. Robot fast. Let's look at this. Let's modify its template. What is it? Pop housing usage, robot upkeep, pop assembly speed, unity from jobs. I'm going to take speed off. What are some of my other options? Energy credits from jobs, resources from jobs. That costs 3. Resources from jobs cost 3. What else can we do then? Housing usage, robot upkeep, assembly speed, or unity from jobs. Let's go pop housing usage. These are going to be robot alloy dudes. And I want to apply that template to anybody working on Beta Cali.
Situation log revised.
And then on Beta Cali proper, the one thing I do want is, let's go get it, robot assembly plant. You can build that first. You can build that next to Foundry Archaeology later. Let's build this and have it start creating the right robots. This planet right here. Let's resettle some of those to Beta Cali. No. Let's see. Let's move. What do we have? Got a bunch of robots on that planet. Let's move two of you guys. Other ones will take the jobs then. Let's go to Earth and move one of you. Super Stark Enterprises clerk. Move you off. That should, yep. No, all of a sudden, nobody's unemployed. And what are we missing? What are we low on? We're low on volatile modes. Okay, well, guess what? We're gonna fix that problem.
Research actualized.
Oh yeah, it's starting to come together. Order restored on Sirius. Great. Naval capacity. Oh, there it is. Ministry of Production. Thank you.
Special project actualized.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This has been the roughest start to this game, but it's actually now finally starting to look almost reasonable. Like maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this. Oh, it's gracious. All right. And the true Copenjaxi horde has laid claim to the Procyon system right there. That's okay. What do you guys... Oh, it says 110 of 110, but it doesn't have 110 ships in it. Because it's waiting to build them. They're in the build queue or something. It must be. Oh, dude. You can't. This isn't gonna work. What are you doing? Trying to do that with one shipyard? That's not the way you do it. Play the guitar on the MTV. Alright, I got 2 more starbase capacity. So what I want to do is...
Upscaling complete.
I want to build more shipyards because we need to be able to build ships fast. Let's put one over the top of Alpha Centauri. Ministry of Production, nice. Okay, fleet command limit. Executive retreat, let's just get that off the board. One over that and one over Sirius. That way they can be shipyards and they can have black sites. And yeah, they're still laying claims to us. This is starting to take a hit because of the translucer jobs. That's why. Great. Okay. Not translucer jobs, but the... we can buy less now because...
Research actualized.
We can cancel that and remove. We need to not sell. Yep. As these guys start working the jobs in the Ecumenopolis, we need to just do this.
Research actualized.
Focused arc emitter. I don't care about L-gates. Not now. Not for a while. Okay, let's see. We're making 400 credits a month. We can spend some of it on this still. So let's do that. We still have. But the cool thing, we're going to run out of minerals. That's the big problem. So, we really... Empire Sprawl is down to 126. Why did it go down? Oh, maybe because of Beta Cali? Oh, I see. It takes some of those city districts and turn them into foundry arcology. Let's get more minerals then. Let's colonize this. Super Stark
Research
Enterprises.
actualized.
Let's do that. Executive retreat, ecological adaptation. Let's just get these things off the board. We need the repeatables. Production targets, edict, recycling, and education. Okay, these are easy. We definitely want production targets up, like, all the time now. Education campaign. Recycling campaign. Not yet. Alright, I'm going to stop it here. This has been an hour on this episode. Think about how far we've come in these episodes. This has been kind of amazing considering the start we started with. I'm pretty happy where I'm at. So thanks for watching. As always, guys, if you have a question or comment, drop down below. If you dig the episode, give me a thumbs up. The thumbs ups are always nice. And if you haven't already and you want to, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.